We are here in Morocco to run mentoring sessions on the Fikra program, and I'm really looking forward to having a conversation with Mehdi, the founder of Nouna Breaks. So Mehdi, you haven't always been an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Take me back to the moment when you first had this crazy idea about starting your own business. What happened?
So we had this idea of start baking at home. My wife is already passionate about pastries. I didn't know anything about it. It was very new for me. So we started working at home. I did the supplying, the delivery, she did the baking. And we came with this concept of homemade baking because what we witness today in pastries in Casablanca and all Morocco, it's getting more industrialized. And pastries are starting to work with products that are imported, that are industrialized, and the homemade is getting lost with time. So we came up with this idea to bake quality pastries at home with a feel of homemade, with the traditional recipes, but add into it a hint of modernity.
Awesome. Now, I want you to imagine that I brought my magic wand with me, and we wave my magic wand, and tomorrow morning you wake up and the business is, all of the problems have been solved. What would have happened? What would your business look like and feel like if it was running exactly how you wanted it to run?
Well, first of all, I would like to, we have some few challenges right now that we want to work in. And if we work on these challenges successfully, I think we can expand the business to have our own like full-grown professional lab where we can centralize a huge quantity of work. So we can distribute to many, I would say boutique.
Yeah, so some boutique shops
Shop.
and have more customers, more volume,
Exactly. So
without losing the special home
So
baking.
this is the challenge: is being able to bake huge quantities in a professional manner without losing the homemade feel.
Okay, so when it comes to the exact problem that you're facing at the moment, and we talked about this a little bit.
Yes.
So help me understand, what's the thing that needs to be fixed for you to be able to handle more, more orders and so on? What's going on?
So the issue is that we expanded really quickly. So we went from working at home, we're like a team of 4 people. So and the moment we went to our new lab, our new boutique, we went from 4 people into more than 15 people, 15 persons working at the same time.
Yeah.
And this happened in a matter of months. And the problem is that we used to work with traditional ways. We were all together in a little kitchen and we just shouted to each other about the orders. Nothing was written, we were just doing it freestyle. And now that we have a big team, it's getting really confusing. It's getting really complicated. We try to use many tools like we used WhatsApp, we used Excel, but we still didn't find like the precise tool to communicate our need correctly to the rest of the team and to handle correctly the supplying.
Okay, so we got to fix that problem. If you fix that problem, then the process will be more slick.
Exactly.
And then you can handle more orders, and then you can continue the expansion and
Exactly.
run the business that you want to run. Okay. So there's a few things that go through my mind. I'm excited for this because there's something that I've learned recently which has changed everything for me, and it's something to do with leadership.
Yes.
Now, I want you to think about this. People support what they co-create. People support what they co-create. So what we want to do is to create the conditions where your team can solve the problem for you and with you, and you're going to empower them.
Yes.
Okay? In order for that to happen, we've got to get them in the right headspace. So we've got to create some time and some space. And I want you to go to them and I want you to say, hey, everyone, the truth is our system is not working how we need it to work. And I am sorry. I haven't figured out how to do this yet. And it's made it harder for everybody. I need your help. Please, will you help me create the best possible process that we can? Because I want them to hear your heart. I want them to hear you to, really, man, like this is his vision and his wife's vision. And we can really contribute to that because you've got a great opportunity here.
Yes.
The best people to solve that problem are the ones that are working it every day.
Exactly.
What your job is to inspire them.
Yeah.
They go, you say, you apologize. You say, I'm sorry I haven't fixed this yet.
Yes.
This is my issue. I want to own this. I need your help.
So I think the first part is shifting the blame from the team to the managers.
You 100%, you own that problem.
Okay.
You own that problem.
Yeah, because actually right now what we do is we try to write it as clear as possible in WhatsApp, but in the heat of the action, they still get confused sometimes.
Yeah.
And from time to another, there is some little mistakes in orders.
That's true.
And the problem is that, yes, of course, you're going to blame him because you've written everything correctly. And for me, I have done my job, but he didn't do his. So I think this is where we have to make some changes so we can go forward in this process.
Yeah. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to own the problem. I want you to inspire them in the vision, and I want you to empower them to solve the problem for you and with you. So stay alongside them. Let's get that problem solved, because people support what they co-create. And you've got it in you. I've seen it.
What do you
I've seen it in your eyes.
Really?
You have it.
Leadership?
You take a deep breath. You've already got it in you. You have everything you need. You take a deep breath, you talk from the heart, and they will follow you.
Okay.
I have a question for you about animals.
All right. I like animals.
Okay. So I want you to imagine if your business succeeding how you wanted to succeed, and we wave the magic wand and it's working. If your business was an animal,
Yes.
which animal would you choose for it to be?
I think
The spirit of your business, Mehdi.
it's a
Let's hear it.
difficult question, but I think it's the whale.
The whale. Okay,
Yes.
tell me why.
Because the whale is an animal that lives in the water, in the ocean, and it can stay for a long time in the ocean, but it has to come to the surface from time to another to breathe. Our problem right now is that we didn't go to the surface yet, so we're still in the water. We're still in the heat of the action. We're still trying to figure out things. From them, there is the problem of the process, the leadership, the orders, all the financial issues. But I think we're going to be able to see the surface very soon.
Well, when the whale comes to the surface, everyone's going to be excited for these cakes like I am.
I really hope so.
Wow, you've blown me away. So our conversation, I've learned something. I've been inspired by what you've created, and I can't wait to see what happens next with you. So
Thank you so much. I've learned even more. That was a very knowledgeable conversation, and I'm looking forward to keeping in contact with you so we can evolve our project together.
that's it. We're friends for life now. Thank
Exactly.
you so much, Eddie.
You're
Let's
welcome.
go.